Hi, Aries. Well, Happy New Year once again. Welcome to your yearly oracle reading. This reading does apply from January 2017 to January 2018. And what I've done is I've pulled a variety of oracle cards from Doreen Virtue's decks and also one tarot card, which I will start the reading with from the Chrysalis tarot. Okay, if you do have any questions about the cards, I'll just put it right below so you could see the name if you're interested in any of the decks. Okay, so your Chrysalis Tarot card is to give an overall message or theme for the year. So what we're going to do is start with that card. So let's take a look. Okay, so overall, I do feel this year for you is about patience and nurturing, but most of all, endings and beginnings. So if we take at this card, take a look at the card here. It's called Kali. So she's the goddess of endings, beginning, even death sometimes. But don't be afraid, because a lot of people will look at this card and get very scared. But it's actually very similar to the death card in the tarot. The Rider-Waite Tarot, and it's actually the Tower card in it. So if you do know about the Tower card in the tarot, some people do get very scared with that card, but it's kind of the blessing in disguise. That's how I look at this card. Okay, so as the saying goes, when it rains, it pours, but then the sunshine and the rainbow comes out. So I actually always see this card as a blessing. And overall, this year, I do feel for you will be a lot of transitions, okay? A lot of endings and beginnings in every area of your life, whether that's relationships, just getting awakenings in all parts, your jobs, your friendships. So I do feel for many of you, the rug might be pulled under your feet, making you uncomfortable, and you'll notice some change that happens around you that's not under your control. But this is all for the universe trying to lead you in the right direction and letting you know that the old ways of doing things, they're gone, okay? And you need to develop some new habits, some new lifestyle changes, okay? And these changes also bring on change to your traditions, change to your belief systems. The way that you're going to be looking at life is going to be different, okay? And this is all because of, maybe it's been the past 2 years or 3 years. You've been contemplating this change for a long time. I really do feel it. And this year is going to be the year where you actually take action and decide, okay, this is what I want. I'm not going to bend backwards or, give my all to something or someone that isn't really, giving me anything back for my own well-being in return. And you're just going to start looking at, actually putting a balance in your life and bringing in more happiness and what you feel you deserve. So even if that means raising your standards and, maybe feeling like a snob sometimes, but it's all about, saying, yes, you know what, this is what I want. I don't care if people call me a snob. I don't care if they, call me too strict or too picky. I'm going to stick to my beliefs and this is what I want. So that's what I mean by, the snobby thing, but it's not, okay? It's just you, focusing on yourself and really following what it is that you want in your life and taking action in that. But I do feel, even in regards to friendships, especially what it is that you're looking for in a friendship, in a partnership, in jobs, there could be a lot of layoffs, breakups, even in where you live, okay? There could be changes in that sector as well. So you might have been feeling that your energy is drawn in another location, and this is a year where you really have to pay attention to that instinct of yours, okay? Okay, Aries, so let's start with your first oracle card. So you do have an overall beautiful spread. I see a lot of light and just positive energy. So I do feel they're including with the Tower Kali card that I mentioned to you in the beginning of the reading. Like I'm getting a lot of revelations, awakenings happening, like just you looking towards the light and just that light coming through the cracks where you're like, okay, I'm clear now. I get it. I know what it is that I'm looking for, what I want. So you start with the first card, which is nurture. And it says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay, so this will be a year where you are either nurturing yourself, paying attention to what you need, looking at maybe your inner child. Maybe there's a hobby that you've always wanted to do when you were a child, and that's coming forward. I could see a lot of you doing that. And it's maybe you're nurturing a project. So I do see you perhaps planting seeds right now this year. Maybe if you're thinking building a business or just working on a project, could be with your fellow team members. I do see for some of you, you're focused in a team environment. So maybe there's there's 5 of you all together, or 4 or something like that. Maybe that doesn't apply to all of you, but maybe 5 people who are listening to this. But overall, you will be focusing on something big. It could be even launching a website. So anything of launching something this year, you are putting a lot of your heart and soul into this, okay? But overall, it could be what it shows in the picture. So maybe a lot of you are bringing a baby into the world. So you're becoming a mother or a father, or maybe a grandmother, grandfather, whoever you are that you're listening. It could be another child coming into your life through blood or marriage. It doesn't matter. But this is going to be part of your life purpose this year, is to nurture someone or something else. Okay? It could be many children. It could be one child. But the other thing that comes to me with this, if you're, a new mother, you're coming into the world and you're a bit fearful of raising a child, this card is to validate to you and reassure you that you do have the support around you and not to be afraid, okay? The universe will help you with raising this child, okay? Whoever's listening to this message, that's for you, okay? If somebody's worried out there how they're going to, be financially stable, or just maybe your partner isn't around and you're alone, this is a card that's saying you do have the support, okay? So that's something that's very important for me to mention in this. Okay, so beautiful stuff here. Midwife, that's another thing that's coming to me, the career. So maybe some of you are thinking, just beside the career card, you're maybe thinking to become a midwife. So that's also a go for it type of thing, okay? This card does apply to maybe counseling, coaching as well. So really nice here. So the next card, Light and Love. This is a beautiful card here. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to the world. Okay, so some people think, your career or, your life purpose has to be something like a job, like an actual thing where you're waking up, you're going there 9 to 5. But life purpose and career, what you're meant to do in the world here, what your soul is meant to do, it could be, very different from your actual job or career. Okay, and that's just enough to raise the vibration and energy of the planet. So, you might be in construction, or you might be, a salesperson, but, your friends and your family can come to you for advice, for you to give them, a shoulder to cry on. And that's your life purpose in this life. So it's not, the life purpose doesn't necessarily mean what you have to do for your career or job, okay? So this life purpose for you is to maybe help the world, put a smile on their face. You could give your nurturing and care to people who are feeling down and bringing their energies up. Okay, this year is a year of light and love, so being compassionate, but also if you're not sure what to do with your career, it's all about, listening to your heart and really making a decision based on your intuition, going after what it is that you love to do. And from there, once you're doing what you love to do, everything else will start falling into place. Okay, so if you're looking for a partner, maybe you'll meet a partner through those activities or hobbies that you love to do. Okay, so this year, your life purpose is just giving light and love and doing what it is that makes your soul feel happy. Okay, when you're happy, people are drawn to you, people are lifted up, and get strength from the strength that you give off when you're happy. Okay, so this is a beautiful card here. So make sure you're following your dreams this year, whatever it is. I really do see a lot of you taking a leap of faith into the unknown. And just this card reminds me a little of the Fool card. You're just kind of looking up at the sky and just kind of jumping off the cliff, but knowing you're going to land in like a big puddle, like a big water or body of water, and you're safe, or a big cushion some sort. So it's a very comforting kind of card. So if there's a risk that you wanted to take, do it this year. Okay, so it is the year of go-getters. It is the 1 year in numerology, so it is the year of where you start new things. So take a leap of faith, don't be afraid. For your love relationships, okay, you have worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Now, if you're single, maybe you've been single for a long time. You've been a bit complaining, like, why don't I ever meet someone? Maybe you're getting a bit of fears that, maybe you'll end up alone forever. It's never going to come. But take advantage of this time to really get to know yourself, to do the hobbies that you love, to really be happy being with yourself, okay? Because you are the only one that could provide that love to yourself, okay? First, when you love yourself, others will respect and love you for that, and get strength from you as well, okay? So if you're worried, this card is telling you not to worry, because whatever it is that you're waiting for, maybe you've been on dates, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't connect to anyone. You feel like an alien sometimes. This is something that's worth waiting for, okay? So be patient. You're going to need a lot of patience, because whatever it is that you crave, that spiritual plus physical, mental connection, that usually takes a little bit longer, and you kind of have to go through the ugly work first in order to get to that stage of really being grateful and realizing, okay, this is what I want. This is, I've been through the struggle, and now I could really appreciate something good that's in my life. Okay, so sometimes you have to go through that struggle before you land in the pot of gold. Okay, and if you're already with someone, this is a card that's saying, maybe you've had a bit of ups and downs. You've been trying to work it out. This card is telling you, have patience. These, bumps on the road, it's just for both your learning and growing purpose, for you to learn, and you'll see the blessings, okay, that will come out of them. So there's hope in this relationship, okay? So just really use your instinct on this one. I do see a lot of people, or maybe some of you, in long distance relationships with this card. So maybe your partner travels a lot, or you're just long distance, and you do feel that you have a big connection. Maybe they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing, and eventually life will bring you together again, and it will go smoothly. So maybe people are telling you, okay, long distance doesn't work, and oh my God, maybe they're seeing other people and kind of putting fears in you. Don't listen to other people. Really pay attention to your own heart and your instinct, and if this person is right for you. And there isn't really a right way of, being in a relationship. Sure, people might be comparing your thing to like conventional or traditional styles, but if it works for both of you, then what's the problem? So don't let other people influence you, or, trying to bash you with whatever it is that you're doing. So you do what you feel is right for you. Maybe they feel threatened too because you're kind of doing an unconventional or a different way you're going about things. So you just got to keep strong with that, okay? And this card underneath here, clear and shield your energy, okay? This also applies to that. So overall, if maybe you have ideas that are unique, if you're in a, different relationship or something you're doing differently, you might feel a bit threatened by the rest of society. So this is a card that's telling you to reflect, to really have a sacred spot where you go to for yourself, where you can meditate and kind of, just steer clear of like negative people. So this again, with the first card that you had in the beginning, the tarot card of endings and beginnings, you really will be putting an end to certain relationships that aren't really good for your well-being, that are toxic to you. And this is what the card means of really clearing your energy, okay? So it's not really to isolate yourself, but just knowing you could hang out with people, but it's just some things you have to keep to yourself. Like some people have their certain views and ideas, and that's probably from other people's ideas. And they're not sure why you're doing things. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's just maybe they've had a bad experience or somebody else has been telling them stuff. So they don't even know sometimes what they're telling you, okay? So just have compassion and knowing for that. Just don't tell your dreams and wishes to someone that you feel is negative or that's going to just shut them out or bring you down, saying things like, well, you got to be realistic, or, that's not going to work, or, this is life, get real, stuff like that. So just, this is what it means by clearing your energy. Okay, even maybe using sage or something like that in your house, of just cleansing. So whatever it is that works for you, but you are becoming a lot more sensitive, I feel. So really doing stuff that makes you feel comfortable. So let's see here. What else do you have? Okay. Garden of Abundance. Let's see here. Moving forward fearlessly. So the thing that I'm getting here, the feeling, is a lot of you, again, it matches with the Light and Love card, taking a leap of faith. A lot of you are a bit worried if you should take this move. So there's something different that you want to take a leap of faith. And I see you very hesitant. So this card is reassurance, telling you that you do have the resources, you do have the skills and the confidence, and a lot of abundance and prosperity will be waiting for you. So right beside the improving health card, there is like a lot of flowers, a lot of blooming. So a lot of your dreams and the seeds that you've planted, they're coming to fruition, okay? Even though you might have to be a little bit patient, I do feel the universe is giving you signs and telling you, come on, like, take that leap, follow your heart, follow your guidance, okay? So you could even see some little fairies there at the bottom, where in the Moving Forward Fearlessly card, she's a little bit worried if she should jump and cross the water. And you see the fairies kind of waving at her, and the birds there, telling her, inviting her over into the prosperity. So your wings, you're ready to soar, okay? You're ready to fly. Whatever it is that you're ready to do, it just started. Don't be afraid. Don't get too perfectionist. You'll never be perfect, okay? Once you start, you're always learning. There's never going to be a right time. Sometimes we wait, well, I have to fix this first before I start, or, I have to have the right living circumstances. Just do it, okay? So improving your health, this is going to bring a lot of abundance. Working on your hobbies, the work that you want to bring into the world, and most importantly, nurturing your hobby and yourself, okay? This is a year of pampering and really paying attention to your wellness. You have a lot of green here, so eating more plant-based foods, even, just getting rest. Perhaps you were a little bit ill or suffering through a situation like with a health matter. You're going to notice a boost in your well-being this year. And it's usually, I always say, it's the simplest of tricks. Like, it's not even a trick, but like, getting water to your body, getting good night's rest, getting proper nutrients, fruits and vegetables. And that's just going to increase your vitality, increase your energy levels, okay? Even flowers. I see someone dealing with flowers. Like, maybe you want to open a floral shop and you want to become a florist, or doing something with the natural world, herbs, aromatherapies, anything like that. That's going to be a part of improving your health. Maybe even doing an aromatherapy class, or getting a massage with aromatherapy. Anything that just brings beauty into your life. So yeah, so that's all the messages I have for you. I hope you all resonate with this reading. Make sure, feel free to, put any comments in there, or if you got any other, inspirations from these cards. Maybe you'd like to share with others who are viewing the video. So I love helping others to bring out their intuition as well. So feel free to post whatever it is you see as well. And I wish you all the best. Have a very happy year, and I'll have a new reading for you next year. So keep posted with my monthly readings. Have a good one. Bye-bye.